I was like, all right, there's probably not going to be too much to report about Joann's. I don't know. There hasn't, I know we looked at the management team. I know they've been doing the rebrand, which a lot of you had some very strong thoughts about the Joann rebrand campaign. So I appreciate all of the comments on the clip from the stream. So yeah, you all had some real strong thoughts about the rebrand. It seems like a lot of you don't really vibe with the rebrand. So hello, Denise. So I've been lurking in the Joann subreddit. Shout out to the folks at Joann's. So there is a Joann, I think it's like r/Joann Fabrics, is it? And I have actually been I lurk in there. I don't post or anything, but you can kind of see what the employees are talking about in there. There's a lot of employees. And I don't think pretty much all of them seem to hate the Joann rebrand. Not a lot of fans in there. So that was pretty interesting. And they were definitely not fans of this new Happy Value fabric brand. So a lot of them are, there's if you want to lurk, there's some interesting tea in there for sure. So I'm not going to, check it out. I'm not going to pull it up here because I know they kind of want to stay, anonymous over there. But lots of interesting things to check out. They kind of talk amongst themselves there. But a lot of the employees don't seem to think the rebrand makes a lot of sense. So then when I was checking out their news releases, I saw that there actually is a little bit of stuff to report. So let's get into it. And they have hired somebody who worked at Michaels for a very long time. So here's the latest from Joann. They put this out on July 1st. So it says, Joann announces addition of industry veteran to its merchandising leadership team. So that could be good because they would kind of have, they would have some influence over, hopefully, I would imagine, what they're purchasing for the stores and what's being sold in the stores. So that's pretty interesting. Joann is pleased to announce an addition to its merchandising leadership team as it moves to strengthen its product assortment and customer experience. Eileen Miller will join Joann on Monday, July 1st as VP, General Merchandising Manager, GMM, Craft, and will oversee the kids, storage, and frames business. Okay, so she will not be overseeing the fabric and stuff. She's going to be overseeing, and honestly, maybe if she's doing the kids stuff, maybe she can kind of curate more kids crafting stuff, maybe projects for kids. I don't know. Storage, so meaning all the craft storage and have all the shelves, all the plastic bins, and frames. Okay, which I think you all know how I feel about the frames. I'm a little bit. I honestly wonder how many customers utilize the framing department. I mean, it must be enough to where they can justify having the department. I don't really know. We are very excited to welcome Eileen to the Joann team and know she will bring great insights and leadership to this part of our reinvigorated organization, said Rob Will, Chief Merchandising Officer. Her deep knowledge of the industry and broad experience will help Joann continue to identify, procure, and provide customers all of the inspiration and tools they need to find endless creativity. Eileen brings more than 20 years of experience in the industry to Joann and was most recently Senior Vice President and General Merchandise Manager at Michaels. I look forward to helping Joann continue to grow its product assortment across these areas and am excited to bring my expertise to this iconic brand, Miller said. The team values and mission of Joann are inspiring to me, and I am glad to be joining an organization so committed to its team members, customers, and communities. With this addition to leadership, VP GMM Heather Halodi will continue to lead the fabric and sewing construction teams. Okay, so that's the person that's in charge of the fabric. And VP GMM Mike Kennedy will oversee the yarn, floral, seasonal decor, and impulse business. I found it interesting they have a section called impulse. Okay, so that's that must mean all the stuff near the register, the candy and the Beanie Babies and, the randomness there. That's interesting. Joann is confident this structure will allow a more even distribution of volume across these leaders and help position the company for success. Okay, so they have gotten some, I don't know if they, I'm not sure if they might have like poached them directly from Michaels, or if maybe Eileen had left Michaels, and then just happened to come to Joann's. I'm not really sure. But you're probably wondering, like, who is Eileen? So I did find a page about her on the College of Merchandising, Hospitality, and Tourism at the University of North Texas. So this is Eileen Miller. She's going to be overseeing merchandising for the kids' framing and storage segments of Joann. So here's her bio. All right. To their credit, at least she actually has experience at one of Joann's competitors, and that is a craft store. Eileen Miller is the Senior Vice President, General Merchandising Manager at the Michaels Companies, Inc. Michaels is the largest arts and crafts specialty retailer in North America with over 1,200 locations. Michaels is here for our creative customers, the makers, and strives to put them at the center of everything we do. Eileen previously worked in merchandising roles at Linens and Things, Bloomingdale's, and Macy's, covering a wide range of categories. She is most excited at leading team members to grow their careers in the retail industry. So that is the newest addition to Joann's, and she's coming from Michaels. So it looks like she has a lot of experience in merchandising and in retail, at the big box retail stores. And she's coming directly from Michaels. So, I guess it's better than coming from like Walgreens or some other rando, some fast fashion company. So maybe this person will have, some positive impact on what they're going to be selling. Just a reminder, she's not going to be overseeing the yarn or like the fabric or anything like that, the sewing stuff. But, I don't know. So we'll have to see what changes they make to what they're selling. Have any of you noticed a difference in the inventory lately? I have seen a lot of you saying that they are carrying a lot more of their like in-house brands, like not that, like their Joann private label, like the Happy Value fabric. So it seems like they're focusing a lot on that. Again, time will tell. We'll have to see what they end up, what their strategy is for the products. And that's something I think that will have a big impact, because the last time I was at Joann's was when I was picking up my brother's sketch, and they didn't really have a lot of other stuff that I was interested in. I kind of looked around a little bit, and I just didn't really see a lot that I was like, yeah, I'm kind of excited about this, or I want to get this. I am going to try to place an online order at Joann's, hopefully in the next week or so, and see what happens. And I'd like to try out this Happy Value fabric, and I'll, be doing sort of a review on it, and also kind of recounting my own experience as a customer ordering online. So we'll have to see about that.